Hey guys, it's your girl Taylor, professional caricature artist and lover of theater. I've decided to try something a little different, so I sat down with a few performing artists and had conversations about their shows and projects. This is Drawing Conclusions. I went to Long Beach Playhouse to sit down and chat with the cast of Flight, playing from May 19th to June 16th on the Mainstage. Today, I'm talking to
So I am Ebonie Marie, and I am playing the character Alma.
Elma.
Yes, I love her.
You love her?
Yes.
What do you love most about?
I love that she is outspoken and she says things that are probably what most people would be thinking, but they don't say out loud. Alma says them out loud. Yeah,
Do you feel like you relate a lot to that character, or is it a little outside your comfort zone? Or?
well, because I'm so quiet and reserved. There's so much noise in the studio. So like I think I do relate to her. Like I think she is who I want to be as far as like the progression. Like I'm outspoken, and most of the time I probably say things that are most people wouldn't say, probably, but it's still a level to it, like I do it as long as I'm like, well, this won't hurt anyone's feelings and this is, okay to say. But I think Alma just, whatever's true, whatever's genuine, she's going to say it. She's going to talk about it. There's nothing that's like off limits for her, regardless of how other people may feel about it.
Do you feel more comfortable playing characters that are not like yourself at all? Or I know for me, and honestly, last time I did theater was maybe 2014, so my closest relationship to this is like video games.
Yeah.
I always play characters as an extension of myself because I feel like that's where my comfort zone is. I can react more naturally to things. How do you feel about that?
I think it's a little of both. I enjoy both, really. Like I've played characters that are the complete opposite of me, and it gives you an opportunity to like tap into and explore areas of yourself that you didn't know existed, and it's cool because it allows you to really like focus in and be like, okay, I would normally react like this, but because this is not me and this is not my personality, or this character is totally opposite of me, then I have to really focus and really dig deep and really do the research as an actor and go, okay, how would this character, it's like taking your shoes off and stepping into completely different shoes. Versus when you play a character that's kind of similar to yourself, it's like, oh, you take your shoes off and put on new shoes. But it's the same type of shoes that you would wear, but these are new. So you walk different and you may talk different and you may shine a little brighter or whatever that is, but it's still like, oh, I would do this, or I would want to walk this way and I would want to talk this way and I could see myself being this person, and I think that's me in Alma, and that's Alma in me, where I can totally see myself doing the things that she does and being, even there's a scene in the show where she plays the devil. And out of all of the characters that are, she has options to play people that are not so far over the fence. But I think she wanted to be the devil.
Yeah.
I love that about her.
I'm just realizing, I think there's like something about every character in the show. Why do you think these characters these stories are so relatable? It seems really specific, but at the same time, there's something I can find in each of them.
And I think their characters are very specific. Like they're very different, but you can probably see yourself in all of them because they represent a part of us. I think Alma represents definitely like the way that everyone wishes they could speak. And the things that they wish they could say. Obey represents a comfort and a nurturing that we all need at the end of the day kind of thing. She's our safe place. Like we have our physical safe place, but she's our safe place, you know what I mean? And, then you have Mercy, who represents our innocence and our lightheartedness. And you have David, who represents our wisdom, or I'm sorry, Ezra. Ezra represents our wisdom, and so it's a piece. Like I could see you being able to be like, oh, I see myself in each of those characters, because I think we all do. We see ourselves in each other which is why we're able to, play off of each other and retell stories and, change characters so easily, because it's like you have something that I don't have, and when we get together, we have something that's great and magical and wonderful,
I think the core nature of this show is about telling stories. And then there's a lot of different ways that you guys get the opportunity to tell stories through dance and then through music. How do you think the music helps you tell the story, the music in the show?
Well, to be African is to be musical. And I think it's so present in the culture. Like, there's, Obey says this in the show, it's like we came with nothing but the heartbeat of Mother Africa. And I think it's so true. Like, when you think African, you think telling African stories and Black culture and what it is. We are very, very musical. We're very melodic in the way that we speak and the way that we talk and the way that we move and the way that we tell stories. And so it couldn't happen without it. Like, I think there would have been a disconnect had it been no music, had it been no drums, in the show, because you just need it.
What do you hope that people take away from this show?
I hope that people will take away a sense of joy and lightheartedness, and just the idea that even in struggle, that there's still some light and there's still some joy. And
like Dumbledore said.
Yeah.
Even in the
It's so perfect. Absolutely. Have a Charlotte's Web moment too. It's like all of that. Like, you can still, there's a silver lining to every cloud. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever that is, like, we tell stories of struggle and heartbreak and some very devastating situations that happen that we talk about, but it it ends well, and we always come out and we always overcome. And so it leaves us with a sense of strength and power, enlightenment, and joy.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It leaves you with that glimpse of hope. And there's something about, like, no matter how dark the situation is, like, if you have even a glimpse of hope, then you have hope.
Want to just let people know where they can come see Flight?
Everyone can come see Flight at the Long Beach Playhouse, and it opens May 19th and runs through June 16th. And yay, I think you will enjoy it, so come see the show.
Have you ever had a caricature done before?
No.
Well,
because I purposely don't do them.
Really?
I was like, only because it's Tay. I loathe being drawn, but I know that you did a wonderful job.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well, what do you think?
Oh, this is so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Tay. That is one. Oh my God, you're so freaking good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not even this cute.
This has been Drawing Conclusions. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Have you drawn your own conclusions? Tell us in the comments below. And don't forget, get out there and draw something. See you next time.